Dear passengers, in this video, you will hear children screaming, doors opening with a creepy noise, and autos honking, along with a variety of noise in the background. All because Universe chose to explode when I need 15 minutes of quiet time. If you chose to ignore them, this video will be worth your time.
Okay, I've been meaning to tell you guys about something, and it has been bothering me for so long, and I need to get this out of my system.
Okay, calm down. Breathe.
Okay, so here it goes. Recently, I and my husband traveled to a different city for a wedding function, and usually when we travel via road, we usually stop at a certain restaurant. It has a very good reputation for good food for travelers and stuff like that. If you're not from South India, you probably don't know about this restaurant. It's called Adyar Anand. So we were traveling and we were on road trip to a different city, and we were planning on stopping by at Adyar Anand Bhavan, which is a short form. They call it A2B for our lunch. Here's what happened. When we were on the road, we saw so many duplicates of A2B, and just because they cannot name it exactly the same, they added like all these extra gimmicks of A3B, AAA-B. I don't know what that is. Okay, and they had the exact same design of the logo. They had very similar name, Adyar Anand Bhavan, Asay Anand Bhavan, something like that. They tried to put it in a way that if you're not an avid follower of the actual A2B, you would probably not know the difference between the two.
That's disgusting and wrong.
Their just naming convention was a little different. Other than that, they just tried to completely rip off the actual branding of the original brand.
This is an outrage. Who do I call?
I don't understand. If you were trying to start your own business of a restaurant, why would you try to replicate from another brand?
I have done nothing wrong ever in my life.
Here's why. They think that they can fool customers into coming in if their name look like the reputed brand. And honestly, more than just getting the walk-in for that, I feel like you're just ruining your own reputation. You could start building your own reputation. You just need to invest in your own branding. What is the point of even replicating from another brand when it's not even your own name? Do you not want a sense of ownership in your own brand? Why would you do that? Adyar Anand Bhavan, A2B, again for your easy pronunciations. They were not trying to rip off the customers with Sarana Bhavan, which is another huge restaurant business in South India. They were not trying to replicate that. They were just trying to make their own name. So I think even small restaurant businesses should have their own reputation, should have their own name. Market about yourself on social media, but do not just try to rip off other brands. Another example of this happening is when I recently ordered ice cream, and that was just... So I ordered ice cream for all of us through Swiggy, which is a food ordering app in India. And we were just trying to find the actual natural ice cream that we are very fond of. There is a brand called Naturals. Here is a package from them. So you see that? That's their logo. And we were trying to order from them. In my phone application, it was not showing. It was showing that the shop was closed. But when my husband tried from his phone, it was showing that Naturals was open. And I was wondering why that is. We were under the same roof. We were getting the same address. Naturals was not showing as open in my application, but for him it was. Turns out, he was actually ordering Naturals ice cream from a whole different shop. And that, from this shop. Apparently, this shop is not just Naturals shop, it's Naturals Moo shop. And the Moo got disappeared in the UI of the application from which we were ordering the food. And yeah, we got to eat this ice cream instead of the ice cream we were trying to eat from here. This one's better for us, but you can give this a try as well. It's not that bad, but it's a replica.
What you did was impulsive, capricious, and melodramatic, but it was also wrong.
Their brand looks pretty different from this, obviously, but they copied the exact same flavors, and that is why he got confused. All the flavors that would be in the original Naturals, this was actually there in the other one as well. So we were just wondering why we got confused, and the name looked similar, all the flavors looked similar, but the taste was not similar. It was nowhere close to the actual brand that we usually buy ice cream from, and the taste wasn't as good. But just the fact that they replicated and they ripped off, and they tried to lure us in with that particular name, that brand name that is so popular, it's just disgusting. And for that reason, even if this ice cream was so much better than the one that we bought, sorry, I'm holding it upside down. Even if this was much better than the original that we bought, I would not want it because you tried to cheat me. And I would not want to be associated with any brand or a product that is trying to rip me off just by replicating a name that I'm used to, that I like. Okay, so why am I going on a rant about this? I really think that brands should invest some time into their naming, into their website, into how they want to present their brand and how they can differentiate. People can like two brands of ice cream, people can like two brands of restaurants, but people should not be tricked into liking something because they like another brand. It's just bad ethics. So I really think that businesses who are starting out really need to check out if there are other popular brands with the same name as you. If they do, please try to find a different name, and not just like slightly different name. Try to find a name that is completely different and make an identity of your own. And if you're not sure that you can do that on your own, there are so many experts out there. There are brand naming experts, there are brand identity experts that can make your brand look completely different from what it is that you're competing with. So invest a little bit on that. I know it was a rant, but it had to be done. Anyway, like and share if you like this kind of content. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this. Do you feel cheated when brands try to replicate and create duplicates? Do you think that you're being ripped off? How do you feel? I mean, if you know for a fact that you are going after a replica, that's fine. But if you didn't, and if they just like tricked you into this, how do you feel about this? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, see ya.